So, with the government being officially shut down, what are some data reports that are set to be canceled? What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBit Solutions here with a super quick market update. Just like we stated yesterday, I went live, or I didn't go live, I uploaded a video showing that, hey, markets were slightly in the red. NASDAQ's QQQ was down about 0.5%. And I said, hey, it looks like there's some selling pressure. I would not be surprised if markets end green by the end of today. And how is it that we were able to kind of expect that? Markets need a trigger, and there was too much data supporting the case that shutdowns aren't the end of the world. Now, obviously, the longer the shutdown goes, the more uncertainty that begins to present itself. So I do believe that if we do go a long period of time for this government shutdown, that is when things and markets can begin to really aggressively sell off. There is no panic right now. By any means, if anything, there's quite the opposite, right? Markets sold off a little bit. We really bottomed during today's pre-market session, and then we've began to recover with higher highs and higher lows. Even in today's live trading session, originally, I took a short position on Irene as it pushed up, hit highs of 48. I shorted it, but then it was retesting previous lows. I saw that the NASDAQ market was finding its support. It was beginning to recover. And we all know that if NASDAQ itself and S&P 500, if they begin to uptick, they provide the condition and the environment for the rest of these stocks to also recover. So then I went long, and then I covered profits based off previous highs. I didn't make a ton of money. I made $2,700. I left myself with my one lucky share. There's a lot of consolidation right now. I personally and the only other trade that I have right now is my active short on TEM. This thing ran up like 6 or 7 or 8%, became very overbought. There is some pretty decent pullback potential. I like the risk to reward. This is my trade. This is not yours. I'm up $1,700 on the day. So yeah, I have 1,500 shares, smaller position size, nothing crazy, but just wanted to keep you guys up to date. The biggest thing is that the markets are pushing and they're recovering and they're upticking. But if you look at the larger time frame, we're going back to retest previous highs. Just be cautious. So yes, markets are in an irrational way right now trying to recover. But remember, we are going through a government shutdown. So although the markets might try to pretend like they don't care, it might get away with it if we reopen within the next 24 to 48 hours. But the longer we go with the government being shut down, the less data that's being reported, because for those that don't know, jobless claims are going to be suspended. Non-farm payrolls from this Friday going to be suspended. Consumer price index report, producer price index report going to be suspended. Retail sales, factory orders, housing start data, trade data, all being suspended. Employment trends index, all being suspended. The longer that we go without reporting proper data, the more the markets will de-risk. Now again, statistically speaking, long-term, markets do not care about government shutdowns. There's been about 22 in the past, 50 years, something like that. And especially under the Trump administration, there's been a few government shutdowns. It's not the end of the world. The average length of these government shutdowns lasts about 8.2 days. All I'm saying is that if we do begin to prolong this shutdown, that is where things can get a little bit more volatile in the short, time frame. Long term, again, markets do not care. But I would also not be convinced that markets have to continue to skyrocket during a shutdown. They can originally react this way, but again, I see this to be a fake out. I see this to be a bull trap. Just my opinion, just my 2 cents. Obviously, I'm not being super aggressive with it. But as we go back to retest previous highs, I'm excited to see if it does make new highs, then okay, hey, maybe there is enough momentum to push markets to new highs. Or are we just going to get rejected and then come back down to retest? That would be a very nice overbought reversal on the larger time frames that I potentially want to pay attention to. But again, I'm taking things not even just day by day, hour by hour, because a few hours ago, markets were selling off. As of now, markets are beginning to uptick. I wouldn't be surprised that as we get closer to the end of the day, if there is still no sign of a compromise and the government reopening, that markets begin to retrace as they begin to de-risk. Just be mindful of the volatility that is set to present itself during these days of a government shutdown. You don't need to panic. You don't need to overreact. But I almost just want to share it with you because it was such a good live trading session today. In today's live trading session, I really sized down on all of my trades. I wasn't afraid to take advantage of opportunities, even high risk ones like IREN, but I knew that with the government shutdown and the volatility, I was exposed to more risk. And because of that, I paid attention to my position size, I paid attention to the trend, and I was not aggressive by any means. And I really think that the principles and concepts that we talked about in today's live session would be very valuable for beginners. So what I'll do is in the comments section, I'll pin it. I'll pin today's live trading session with my LPP team. So they get to watch me trade live every day. I just want you guys to see. It's a 1 hour raw live session. It's what they get to experience every single day. That's what I do every single day, Monday through Friday. 1 hour, I start off my mornings with them. So if you like what you see, feel free to respond. Again, obviously, we'd love to have you as a part of the LPP team if you see us to be a good fit for you. If you like the way that I break things down, if that is something that you would like to experience, great. But I want you to see what it's like first, kind of like a sneak peek, right? It's a raw 1 hour live session. I'm going to pin it in the comments section, and I'm always open to feedback. What would you like to see more of? What didn't you like? I'm all for getting better and trying to provide more value to our LPP members. So again, if you have any suggestions, feel free to comment down below. I just think that during a volatile time during this possible government shutdown, I would rather be more calculated than to be overly aggressive, thinking that, oh, markets have to continue to push. And then all of a sudden, if they begin to retrace, or just like a few hours ago, markets have to sell off. And then all of a sudden, they begin to recover. Remember, we're in a government shutdown. One moment, markets are bearish. Another moment, markets are bullish. Be aware of volatility. And most importantly, never be afraid to take profits when it makes sense to you. We're all here for the same reason, and that's to make money. Make that money and bounce. Never be afraid to lock in those profits. So again, I'm going to leave that down in the comment section for you. Whenever you're ready to check it out, feel free to watch that live session, and I'm always open to feedback. So whenever it is that you are ready to join LPP team, second link in the description of this video will give you lifetime access with a one-time payment for LPP, and obviously it offers a really big discount there for you. So again, be mindful of your position size. Don't be afraid to take advantage of opportunities. Just don't be over leveraged during this volatile time. So be calculated, again, not just day by day, but hour by hour, because again, sentiment can change on a dime if anything is shared that was not already factored in. I'm very excited to do my part in keeping you guys up to date. And I hope that, again, I can continue to do that for you. So just drop a thumbs up and subscribe if you feel like I earned it. Like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take care, team. Happy Wednesday.